What is your name?
My name is Melva1.
Melva. How old are you?
I am 29 years old.
29. When was your
Yes,
birthday?
November 10, 1989.
1989.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your marital status?
I am single.
Single. Single
Yes,
mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Single or single mother?
Single mother po.
Single mother. Ah. So, I want to show you this 3 alphabet. Okay? Just write, read and remember. Can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you read for me the 3 alphabet?
SBM.
Yeah, SBM. Try to remember. After a while, I will ask you again. I want to test your memory. If you are forgetful or not. Okay? SBM.
Yes, ma'am.
So, can you please stand up, Melba, and put up your hand? Move backward. I cannot see backward.
Ganyan. Ganyan. Backward pa.
Okay.
Dikit sa wall. Ganyan na.
Oh. Put like this. Okay. Okay, now you can sit down. Sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
What is your height and your weight?
5 flat, my height. My weight is 40 kilogram.
40 kilogram. Do you have a husband?
No, ma'am.
No, so you are single. How about boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend?
No, ma'am. No.
No, So,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have children?
Yes, ma'am. I have children.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 sons.
3 kids. So, how old are they?
They are 13 years old, 9 years old, and 3 years old.
So, you have 3 children, 13 years old, 9, and 3 years old. Who look after your 3 children when you come here to work?
The 2 oldest is in my own mother, and the one is in my mother-in-law.
So, the 2 is in your mother, and the 3 years old in your mother-in-law.
Yes, ma'am.
So, did you ask permission to your mother and to your mother-in-law that you will come here to work?
Yes, ma'am.
So, did they agree that you will come here and they look after your children?
Yes, ma'am. They agree.
They agree, So, when you come here, you cannot tell us that you want to go home because nobody taking care of your children. So, you
Yes,
ask permission,
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When you come here to work, you must mentally prepare. Are you mentally prepared?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you assure that you will finish your contract?
Yes, ma'am.
So, here in Malaysia, we have 3 different types of employer, Indian, Chinese, and Malay. So, can you work with any nationality?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
You can, So, no problem for you,
No problem. Yes, ma'am.
So, what is your educational level?
High school graduate, ma'am.
How many years?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I want to test your educational level,
Yes, ma'am.
Read and answer.
+95 7.
How much?
95 + 7 equals 102.
102. How about this one?
92 + 85.
No, not that.
177.
This, you see properly?
Yes, ma'am.
You see?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see or not? Is this addition or the,
Sorry. That is subtract.
oh, can you read?
92 minus 85 equals 7.
Okay, correct. So you must to be careful and see properly. Can you see properly?
Yes, ma'am.
There's no problem with your eye?
No problem, ma'am.
You not wear any eyeglasses?
No, ma'am.
No, so you can see clearly,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any experience as a domestic helper?
Like what, ma'am?
As a domestic helper?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Where?
ma'am. In Saudi.
Where?
In Riyadh, Riyadh.
In Saudi. So you are ex-abroad. So
Yes.
how long you work in Saudi?
2 years and 1 month, ma'am.
2 years and 1 month. From what year to what year? From what year?
June 2017 to July 2019.
So you work there for 2 years and 1 month. So you finish your contract,
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me what is your job in Saudi for 2 years?
To take care the old woman
Oh.
and clean the house.
Oh, you're taking care of an old woman and do household work.
Yes, ma'am.
How old is the old woman?
60, ma'am.
60 years old. So what was your job for this 60 years old woman?
Just guide her where she go.
Oh, if she go out, you guide her, you assist her, you
Yes.
hold her.
Yes.
Is
Yes, ma'am.
she able to walk?
No, she can walk, ma'am.
She can walk. But
Yes, ma'am.
you just guide her,
Yes, ma'am.
accompany her, talk to her. So, how about the food? Are you the one who cook her food?
Just help her. She have a daughter. Then just I help them.
Oh, her daughter cook her food. You help her, only assist her to do the
Yes, ma'am.
cooking. So,
Yes, ma'am.
how about wash her clothing?
Me all ma'am, me.
You so you do household work and taking care of the old lady. So if we find
Yes,
you an
ma'am.
employer to look after old folks, do you think you can do the job?
Yes, ma'am. I will.
You can. If let's say a semi-invalid,
Yes, ma'am.
you help her to get up on the bed, help her to put on the wheelchair and push the wheelchair
Yes, ma'am.
outside to inhale the fresh air, or
Yes, ma'am.
help her, assist her to go to the toilet. Do you think you can do the job?
Yes, ma'am.
You can. So how about children? Do you have experience to look after children?
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
I have 3 kids.
Oh,
Then
your-
since there was baby, I take care them. Then
Oh, your own
in
kids.
Saudi. Yes, ma'am.
So do you know how to taking care of a baby?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me how you take care of a baby?
I take about my baby and I give food.
Okay, you give food, give milk, shower the baby, and what
Yes,
else? How about
And,
change clothing, change diaper? Do you know all this?
yes, ma'am. I know that.
So you know, so if we find you employer look after baby, do you think you can do the job?
Yes, ma'am. I
Or
can.
let's say look after children 5 years old, 8 years old, and you need to get up early, prepare the things for the school, prepare the breakfast, bring them to school. So do you think you can do the job?
Yes, ma'am.
You know that if you look after children or baby or old woman, you must to be responsible, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Responsible, loving, and caring. So
Yes,
are you the type? Are you
Yes,
that
ma'am.
are you that type of person, loving, caring, responsible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You are.
Yes, ma'am.
So okay, when
Yes,
you
ma'am.
come here in Malaysia, you have a once a week off, but not necessary a Sunday. It can be any day. It depends the employer. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
And
Okay,
some
ma'am.
of the employer, they are very busy and they ask you to work on your off day, but they will pay you. So can you work on your off day if your employer asks you to work?
Yes, ma'am.
You can. If
Yes,
you
ma'am.
work more hard, then you can earn more money.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am.
And some of the employer also, they don't allow you to go out for the first few months because you don't
Okay, ma'am.
know the place here. It's very dangerous for you. So you must to build up the trust. So on your off day, can you stay in your room and have a rest?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You can, so no problem for
Yes,
you
ma'am.
the off day,
Yes, ma'am.
And about the handphone, will you bring your handphone when you come here to work?
Yes, ma'am.
You can bring your handphone but to communicate your family there in Philippines. And don't make friends and
Okay, ma'am.
add somebody here in Malaysia. It's very dangerous for you, okay? And strictly
Okay, ma'am.
not allowed to use the handphone during working time. Okay?
Okay,
The
ma'am.
employer will not allow you to be on your side, the phone, during working hours. You can use
Okay,
your
ma'am.
handphone after work, maybe at night, before you
Okay,
sleep.
ma'am.
But don't use so long after you don't have enough sleep. You just use maybe 20 to 30 minutes, then you go to sleep because you also need sleep.
Okay, ma'am.
So you must to know how to discipline and control yourself about the handphone, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
You come here to work, so you must to work properly.
Yes.
Don't come here and play the phone, okay?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
are you clear about the handphone and the off day?
Yes, ma'am.
You're clear, So,
Yes, ma'am.
do you know if how long is your contract in Malaysia?
I think 2 years, ma'am.
Yeah, correct, 2 years.
Yeah, ma'am.
2 years, So,
Yes, ma'am.
can you assure me that you will finish your 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, You must to finish
ma'am.
your contract,
Okay, ma'am.
And if you are happy with your work and your employer happy with you, are you willing to extend for more than 2 years?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes.
You're willing, So you must
Yes, ma'am.
you must to be honest so that your employer will trust you, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So let's say if the house got a pets, do you mind to look after pets?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, so do you have a pets in your house in Philippines?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have
What pets do you have there?
dog and cat.
Dog and cat. So you don't no problem for the pets,
Yes, ma'am. No problem.
So do you know how to do hand washing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you know, because I think you do hand washing there in Philippines.
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes,
some of
ma'am.
the employer, their clothing are very expensive and they ask you to do hand wash. Okay? How about household work, mopping, sweeping, wipe the tables? Do you know all this?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, because you have the experience for 2 years in Saudi.
Yes.
How about cooking? Do you like cooking?
Yes, I like cooking, ma'am.
You like,
They
so
help me. Yes,
what
ma'am.
food you know how to cook? What food you know?
Filipino food. Ma'am, this Filipino food.
Filipino food. Okay, can you
Yes,
name
ma'am.
can you name me at least 3 Filipino food that you know how to cook?
Spaghetti, tinola,
Spaghetti,
and
tinola, and
caldereta.
caldereta. So you know how to cook all this,
Yes, ma'am.
So let's say the employer will teach you how to cook. Are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am. I'm willing to
You're
learn.
willing to learn, because if you learn something, that is your gain. Okay?
Yes.
And let's say the employer give you a recipe book. Can you cook through the recipe book?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, you just read and follow the
Yes,
instruction
ma'am.
there. I think you can be able to cook the recipe.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
No, so even you are alone, you must to do your work honestly,
Yes,
even the
ma'am.
employer is not around, okay? Are you willing to obey rules and follow instruction of the employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you
Yes.
have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, ma'am. No.
No, So, can you promise me not to bring any friends or relatives in your employer house?
Yes, ma'am. I promise.
You cannot bring any friends, in your employer house or relatives.
Yes,
Can you eat vegetarian food?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, vegetarian is vegetables.
Yes, vegetables.
Do you know how to use electrical appliances like vacuum cleaner, microwave
Yes,
oven?
ma'am.
Yes, but if you don't know, you can ask the mom and the mom will teach you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of the height?
No, ma'am.
No, So, when you come here to work, you must to work properly, okay?
Yes,
For
ma'am.
the future of your children, so that you can
Yes,
help
ma'am.
your family there in Philippines. So, I want to ask you, when you come here in Malaysia, do you think you will feel homesick?
Sometimes I think, ma'am, but I can fight it.
Oh, that is normal. You feel homesick
Yes,
because you
ma'am.
love your children. When you feel
Yes, ma'am.
homesick, you must to keep yourself busy, okay?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
must to look for work so that you will not feel homesick. You find a work, then your mind will be on the work, not to the Philippines, okay? That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
normal,
Yes,
but you
ma'am.
must to know how to how to in to mo-
Fight
to
down it.
find
Yes,
the
ma'am.
way
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that you will not get the homesick. And are you mentally prepared to come and work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you assure me that you will not change your mind?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we will try to find you an employer. Once we find you an employer and we can get a calling visa for you and you change your mind, is very difficult for us here. So you must to be mentally sure, okay? That you
Okay,
want
ma'am.
to come here to work. So if I am your employer here, what will you tell me so that I will select you?
If you give me a chance to work in your family, I will do my best. I promise.
Okay, you will do your best. What
I will
else?
be responsible.
Responsible. Okay, what
Yes,
else?
ma'am.
You do your
And
best.
I'm being honest.
Okay, honest is most important, okay?
Yes.
What else? You are honest, responsible, you do your best. Are you
I finished my contract 2 years.
yeah, you finish your 2 years. Are you hardworking?
Yes, ma'am.
You must be hardworking, okay? Because you come here to work.
For my
And you
children.
must to obey and follow the instruction of the employer, okay? Don't fight to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
employer.
Yes, ma'am. I can.
So I think that's all. Do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
No, So can you tell me the three alphabet that I show you?
SMB.
S,
SBM.
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 Okay,
Yes,
correct. I think
ma'am.
your memory is good. SBM. Okay, thank you so
Yes.
much,
Thank you
Melva.
po.
Bye
Okay po.
bye.
Thank you po.
We will try
Bye-bye
to
po.
find you an employer. Okay.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Okay. Bye bye.